What's going on, guys? Today we're going to be doing kind of a sick video that I've been wanting to make, and this is going to be the top 10 players that I think are going to come into MLB The Show 20 soon. So this video I've been wanting to do for a little bit. Anyways, guys, if you're new to the channel, my name is Might Be, and I make MLB The Show content every single day. Anyways, boys, let's get right into it. Alright, so number one player that I think is going to come out soon. Now, the reason I think this player is going to come out really soon is because he was so prominent in MLB The Show 19, and they're starting to release the cards that were really good in 19, such as Wagner and Alomar and all of these guys coming in. And at our number one spot for the guys that I think are going to come back soon, I think Willie Mays is going to come back first. Honestly, guys, the more I think about it, he might come before Griffey, and that's why he's at the number one spot today. At number two, we've got the absolute myth, and this is going to be another guy that I believe should make MLB The Show 20 as soon as possible, and this is going to be Ivan Rodriguez. Now, we had him as kind of a prestige player type thing, so I don't know when this will be, but I know he's going to come at some point. I could see him coming after Mike Piazza, but I don't really know yet. He's got to come soon. He's a really good player, and that's why he's coming in at the number two spot today. At number three, we have the player we all want. Now, they teased this a little bit, kind of, by last inning saying it's in the water, and this is why I think he's going to come out pretty soon, and I think he's going to come out before Lou Gehrig. I think that the first left-handed first baseman with great power is going to be a brand new WILLIE McCovey. Now, I know a lot of people thought that he was going to come out this inning, but I think that this card is still very soon to coming out, and that's why he's going to be coming at the number three spot today. At number four, we actually have a pitcher that a lot of people haven't really said anything about, and he had a player program, but I think that he's going to come out pretty soon, and that's going to be Bob Gibson. Now, Bob Gibson was just such a good player that I feel like he's got to come out really, really soon, and I just think that he's a really good pitcher. He was great for me last year, great Cardinal, and really just a great guy, and that's why I think he's going to come into the game. At the next spot, we end up having a player that I really, really like, and a player that I think has an amazing swing and could honestly take over the game in the catcher position, and that's going to be Johnny Bench. Now, Johnny Bench's 92 card had great fielding, had a really good swing, and was kind of glitchy, so I'm really looking forward to this guy, and I think that he could really come out at any point, and that's why I'm really hoping he comes out really soon, as I think he's a really good player, and he's a really good person to have on the field, and surprisingly, not on the bench. In our next spot, I have someone that I think is really good, and someone that I've been really wanting to come into the game, and that's just because he always comes in late in the year. Last year we saw him in like the 9th inning, and this is Albert Pujols. Now, Albert Pujols has such a clean swing, and I really want him to come into the game. I know that they've kind of put a lot of first base options in the game right now, but I could really see him coming in soon, and I really think he's a really good card, and so I could see him putting him out there really soon, and I think that he would be someone that makes a lot of guys' lineups. If you're like me and you're a pretty decent Cardinals fan, then I could see you wanting this card right away. He always has a good swing every year, a good stance, and he plays decent at first. Although he's not primarily known for his defense, he still should have about silver fielding, which does the job for him. So, guys, and now we start to get to some of the guys that I think need to come soon. And these are the kind of goated cards that people are talking about, but they haven't really made an appearance in the game yet. And then number one out of these guys, I think, is going to be Kershaw. Now, Kershaw was absolutely disgusting last year, and we don't really have any prominent lefties in the game right now. I could see them putting out a Kershaw, and in our next pick, I think that they could end up putting Lefty Grove in, because we need a left-handed pitcher that's really dominant. We don't have a left-handed pitcher in the game that's just absolutely dominant right now. You could say Chris Sale is pretty dominant, but I just feel like he doesn't really fit the tail of amazing pitcher from the left side that absolutely shuts down. With all these really good lefty bats we're getting in the game, I think that we could really use a pitcher that's as good as Lefty Kershaw. I mean, Kershaw absolutely shoved last year, and I need him to get a card because I know he's really good, and he kind of deserves one. I mean, Nolan Ryan just got a card, so I'm feeling like they're going to start adding some of the more meta cards in the game, and with Kershaw being one of the best pitchers of all time, I think Kershaw's next on that list. Now, we start to get after this, we start to end up going into some of the players that I've been thinking about down the line, and this is kind of finest / player of the month. And what I really think they're going to do for player of the month, I think they're going to drop a banger. If you're thinking about player in the month in the MLB right now, you cannot pass the fact that Fernando Tatis Jr. has been hitting the absolute crap out of the ball. I mean, Fernando Tatis is an absolutely amazing player. He's been hitting the absolute crap out of the ball. I know they made him a 99 for 2 days, but honestly, guys, this card would bring so much hype to the game, and he's so fun and such a cool player that's added to the game that I think they would really be messing up if they did not add him. So that's why he's coming in at that spot today, and I really think that he is a really good player. I mean, the guy is absolutely insane. I know that they're going to drop Finest, but I don't know exactly when. I know it's going to come soon, but not exactly too soon, so I can see that happening around playoff time. But that's why he's towards the back of the list, as he's a player that I really want, but he's a player that I know probably won't come very fast. Anyways, guys, if you like this type of video, please drop a sub and hit that like button. I don't think you guys understand how much it helps me. Thank you guys for taking time every day to watch this video, and as always, might be out. I know you guys thought I forgot, but anyways, I'm just going to get this right to this. Number 10 is Ted Williams. I know I messed this up, but that's who number 10 is. Anyways, boys, thanks for watching. We'll see ya.